We're dying with the sun, the solar's got ladder. I'm losing everyone, don't think they'll get better. The fuck is up, gamers? We're here for episode number 2 of our Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All Let's Play. In the last goddamn episode, you already fucking know, we started this fucking game and we're gonna finish it. This is the first video with my brand new rose tattoo in it. Holy shit, that is beautiful. Hold on, I want y'all to see this one. Isn't that fucking pretty? Isn't that pretty? God damn, that's pretty. Alright, hey. We got a game to play, Let's not get... This one's gonna take fucking forever too, so let's not get too sidetracked, alright? Let me go ahead and load this bitch up.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor! But before I do, if I may say a few words...
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Hey, yo, why he look like that?
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that! Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly! Sir, I suppose calling me a university... Everything in my life, the utmost top... How do I stop him from going so fast? Shut the fuck up!
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
Oh my god, the fucking Maya voice.
But is he a human chatterbox?
I have to question him. The human chatterbox.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university! First rates only need apply.
Glasses? But you are wearing glasses.
That's enough! Your name, witness?
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh man, I forgive you. I suppose. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. My eyes bothering me. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a, strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with my mummy. If you must know, I'm...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you...
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington!
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Bro has drip. I cannot deny him that.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met eyes with a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
There's 2 things we can press here.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yeah, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Yo, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's back? If you don't remember last time, we found out we had dementia. So hold on. What did the time say? Time of death was 6:28.
right? And then he saw the banana? Past 6 p.m. yet. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the game. But I'm pretty sure I present the fucking... That's not what I want you to do. The banana.
Well, it was actually more than one. Just like a bunch of bananas.
What would a bunch of bananas be doing there? What would they be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else.
He mistook something else, and that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. Okay. Okay. I know what I need to do here. I understand. I need to present... I wish I could change the keybind so bad. I'm never gonna get used to this. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? You're an idiot, bro. You're stupid. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's a no. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness knows nothing about baseball. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. Idiot. Dumb fuck.
You're one of those people. Yes, I know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're like that. You're using your word to realize that but soon in the end we find out that it's the fact that glove and not bananas all over you for a part. Do things enough room for doubt, don't you? Stop so fast. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime, were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous, only because of horrible and righteous people. And well, she didn't do anything wrong. She was still... Which boils down to you were not wearing the glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Objection! The height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
I got him this time. I got him. I got him now. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands. They showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you, then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
What the fuck is in my... God damn! Alright, Time of death 628. That does not help me at all. That also does not help. Oh! Is the fact that there's a phone booth in it the answer? That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I really don't want to read this. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm gonna present that? That was not it. That was a mistake. I should have saved first. God damn it. So what else do I have? I have the cell phone of the autopsy report. I have the glasses. I'm just gonna press everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna press everything. I'm not gonna read it because fuck you. I'm just gonna like see if there's anything. Cause what I want to know. Take a look at the court record. What do you mean? Oh, how is it like 15 minutes later? Is that it? Is that what it is?
That's so no. You know what? That's the gripe I have about this game. Is that that's literally what I was trying to say. Was that he died at 6:28? So why the fuck, if he did it immediately, was he then saying it was 6:45? Like I was trying to say, like the time was the contradiction, but they're trying to say you're supposed to present it on. You should be able to present it on either thing. That's such horseshit.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
Like this is going to be such a big problem when I get to the third game, because that's like half of the shit I get stuck on, is I'll be like, oh, okay, I do this on that, and then I'll do it on whatever I think it is, and then I'll be like, oh, that was wrong, okay, I'll just try to think of a different angle it could be, and I was right the whole time, but the problem is that I already struck it from my mind as something that's wrong, and turns out I just had to present it on a, like the same like logic, but on a different, like worse way of explaining it. I hate that shit.
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you'd already called the police, it was 6:45 p.m.
That's literally what I was trying to say. Alright, fuck you. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ack!
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Alright, pack it up, BoJack Horseman.
Objection! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only expected he'd be a little dazed.
Yeah, objection, but he literally fucking said 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington?
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone, I mean. Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, you happy? You lost it?
Unbelievable! You lose your glasses and your cell phone!
Why is the judge voice so hard? I used to love doing that one.
You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses are that rational? I should have my own quirk, and I don't think simple plain people like you can... Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Cap, that's what I was trying to explain earlier, idiot. That was my first fuck up. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, there's something I want to talk about. Bullshit. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need to search for a phone. How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Because it's literally in the fucking photograph. Idiot. That's quite simple, actually. Look at his photograph.
At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you! No!
It's a phone booth!
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Oh no! Order!
What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
Objection! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he?
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
I had an idea. Writing Maggie's name? There's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
I'm gonna say it was, that. Perhaps this is the evidence you need. How is that not it? Wait, actually, how is that not it? Is it the fucking call logs? It's gotta be the call logs. Okay, actually, what is it? Is it dead ass that he couldn't see? There's no way. There's no way it's because he couldn't see! Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Oh, you're cooked. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
cooked. They kind of look like Edgeworth from the back, though.
Order! Order! Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confer anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicating that the witness is the real murderer?
Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. That's probably the best fucking, like, scream I've done for these corny-ass motherfuckers. I know I'm right! He is the real murderer!
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. It turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again!
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. I'm cooking with you, Phoenix. I'm cooking. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you...
Objection! Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
She's kind of a baddie, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. She's kind of a baddie. That was either her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie with a Y, but the name that was written on the ground is Maggie with an I. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Order!
Objection! But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive!
And your point is?
It is very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
Can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present the court with proof the witness had a motive.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we've determined that these people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy! Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided the brilliant artist Maurice's house. They disrupted a genius at work with that dialogue and...
I don't care, Mr. Wellington! All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about!
You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Objection! Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of a witness!
Objection overruled! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a certain con group artist group on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington's a member of this very group.
No!
All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill.
No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I
got you now.
That's a police officer.
Objection! Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of a witness!
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please, let's think about the content of that phone call! Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
This is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should think outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at this crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
I think I have to do people. It's gotta be that Dustin was a cop, because he had to have been wearing his uniform, right? Yeah. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policewoman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on his phone.
And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence!
That guy's really creeping me out.
All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone, suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say the phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Yeah. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe... phone stored numbers? This phone is the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Is that gonna be fingerprints? I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we're trying to do is determine who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows, maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
Cell phone. Is it really the fingerprints? There's no way. I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
What?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery!
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally recover your cell? Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. What? Oh my! Now I remember! Straight chilling like usual, dog. It looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free!
I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? I can't just let it go at that. Nah, we raised an objection. You already know. Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick!
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination's already ended. Besides, the defense is just gonna badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Objection! I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence!
Oh,
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
Fuck, the judge hurts. It all comes down to this. It's go time! Alright. You ready?
Why, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Judge's business card.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number in the back,
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Oh, right now? But court's still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
His ringtone goes hard. Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what's it doing with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone!
You're...
Ah! No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Absolute chills, bro. I'm getting better at this shit. I'm getting good at it.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty!
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
Oh yeah, baby. That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. I know we're way the fuck over time. I just did not want to start the first, 10 minutes of the next episode on this shit.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit with all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food. I failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has been nothing but a string of disasters.
That's, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was no lady pacing back and forth but a pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head's that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole new ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune's only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes.
So
This might sound bad, but who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
I don't know who the fuck you are, though. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Oh shit, the last game. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The Judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. Yo, fuck Max Payne. And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example...
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You kept staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Yeah, that's right, because she left at the end of the last game. And that story began one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, shit. Okay, that's the end of episode 1. A brand new episode's been added. Because it's what, this one? And then the Big Top Adventure. I don't want to! Shit, hold on. Alright, sneak peek. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Damn, she a baddie! Oh my god!
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Eenie?
Nah, did you see the cheeks on her? God damn!
I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
No, I'm sorry. She's a bad bitch. Now, who is that? She's talking about Eenie? I know exactly who that is, dude. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Can I please get to a save point? I could totally just end it here. There we go. I have no idea who that is. I don't care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.